projected 30% market growth in aerospace telecommunications and defense industries by Q2 2027, competitive analysis of 5 leading firms and expert predictions on market dynamics. Introduction. The aerospace, telecommunications, and defense A&D sectors are poised for remarkable growth, with projections indicating a 30% market increase by the second quarter of 2027. This growth trajectory is underpinned by several factors, including technological advancements, heightened defense spending, and a resurgence in demand for air travel following the COVID-19 pandemic. In this analysis, we will explore the anticipated dynamics of this market, a competitive overview of 5 leading firms, and insights from industry experts regarding future developments. Market growth and dynamics. The U.S. aerospace and defense market is forecasted to grow from approximately $525.16 billion in 2025 to $694.86 billion by 2030, reflecting a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 5.76%. The commercial aviation sector is particularly noteworthy, with global air passenger traffic expected to rebound sharply, projected to increase by 11.6% in 2024 compared to 2023. Simultaneously, defense expenditures reached over $2.4 trillion globally in 2023, primarily due to rising geopolitical tensions. Technological advancements. Technological innovation is a key driver of growth within the A&D sectors. As highlighted by Deloitte, approximately 81% of aerospace and defense companies intend to implement artificial intelligence (AI) and machine learning (ML) technologies to bolster operational efficiency. The U.S. Department of Defense (DoD) is prioritizing significant budgets for advanced capabilities, including hypersonic research and unmanned aerial systems (UAS), indicating a strong commitment to modernization. Emerging technologies such as 3D printing and advanced materials are also transforming production processes, enhancing efficiency while reducing costs. Companies are leveraging these innovations to improve maintenance, repair, and overhaul MRO services, thereby extending aircraft lifespans. Competitive landscape. The aerospace and defense market is characterized by a high concentration of power among a few key players. The following firms are at the forefront of technological innovation and market share. 1. Boeing. A leader in commercial aviation and defense, Boeing is investing heavily in next-gen aircraft and unmanned systems, focusing on integrating AI and automation into their operations. 2. Lockheed Martin. Specializing in defense and aerospace, Lockheed Martin is known for its advanced technology solutions, including the F-35 fighter jet and various unmanned systems. 3. Northrop Grumman. This company has a strong focus on unmanned systems and space technologies, with significant investments in AI and autonomous systems to maintain competitive advantages. 4. Raytheon Technologies (RTX). A major player in the defense sector, RTX is focused on integrated defense systems, leveraging advanced technologies to enhance military capabilities. 5. General Dynamics. Known for its robust defense offerings, General Dynamics is expanding its technological footprint in aerospace and defense, particularly in the areas of cybersecurity and unmanned systems. These companies are actively engaging in mergers, acquisitions, and strategic partnerships to enhance their capabilities and market positioning. Talent acquisition and workforce challenges. A significant challenge facing the A&D sectors is talent acquisition and retention. The industry is experiencing a workforce crisis, with over 67% of manufacturers citing difficulties in attracting skilled workers. This is exacerbated by an aging workforce, with many employees nearing retirement. Companies are adopting various strategies to tackle this issue, including leveraging digital solutions for recruitment and focusing on training programs to develop new talent. In 2025, the demand for skilled technicians is expected to rise, with estimates indicating a need for an additional 123,000 technicians in the U.S. aerospace sector alone over the next 2 decades. Companies are likely to employ a dual strategy, focusing on national recruitment while also investing in local partnerships to develop a sustainable talent pipeline. Supply chain resilience. The A&D industries are also prioritizing supply chain visibility and resilience, particularly following recent disruptions due to geopolitical tensions and global trade dynamics. The industry has recognized the necessity of integrating digital technologies to enhance tracking and management of materials throughout complex supply chains. Deloitte's insights indicate that improving supply chain resilience is critical for ensuring the continuity of production and meeting rising demand. Companies are expected to adopt advanced tracking systems to oversee supplier compliance and mitigate risks associated with counterfeit parts and quality assurance. Market milestones and timeline. 2024, recovery in air travel demand with a projected growth of 11.6% in air passenger traffic. 2025, anticipated peak spending in defense with the Biden administration's budget request for the DoD at $849.8 billion, emphasizing unmanned systems and the space economy. 2026, expected expansion in the commercial UAV sector with estimates suggesting the registered UAV fleet could reach approximately 858,000. 2027, the market is projected to witness significant growth as operational efficiencies improve and digital technologies become more integrated. Conclusion. In summary, the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries are on the cusp of substantial growth driven by technological integration, increased defense spending, and a recovering commercial aviation sector. The competitive landscape remains concentrated among a few major players, each striving to innovate and expand their capabilities. As the industry navigates workforce challenges and supply chain complexities, a focus on digital transformation will be critical to sustaining growth and meeting future demands. This comprehensive overview provides a snapshot of the factors shaping the A&D sectors, setting the stage for a dynamic and evolving market landscape in the coming years. The projected 30% market growth in the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries by Q2 2027 presents several counterintuitive insights and dynamics that may not be immediately apparent. Here are some key counterintuitive elements identified in the content. 1. Overlapping drivers of growth. Although one might expect that the recovery of air travel post-COVID-19 would primarily benefit the commercial aviation sector, it is noteworthy that this rebound is also significantly tied to increased defense spending. This duality, where recovery in a civilian sector fuels growth in a defense-oriented market, challenges the notion that these industries operate independently. The simultaneous rise in demand for civil aviation and military capabilities suggests a complex interdependence contrary to the usual expectation of these sectors moving in isolation. 2. Technological integration versus workforce shortage. While the aerospace and defense sectors are investing heavily in advanced technologies like AI and automation to increase efficiency, there is an acute workforce shortage that poses a significant challenge. Over 67% of manufacturers report talent acquisition as a primary concern, highlighting that technology adoption may not alleviate labor shortages but rather exacerbate them as companies require skilled personnel to implement and maintain these advanced technologies. This counterintuitive relationship between technological advancement and workforce needs reveals a tension in the industry's evolution. 3. Mergers and concentrated market power. The high concentration of market power among a few leading firms, e.g. Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, might suggest a lack of competition, which could typically imply stagnation. However, the content indicates that these firms are actively engaging in mergers and partnerships to enhance capabilities and drive innovation. This situation is counterintuitive because one might expect that a concentrated market would lead to complacency. Yet it appears to be fostering an environment of increased agility and technological advancement. 4. Defense spending amid economic pressures. The expectation might be that economic downturns or recovery phases would lead to cuts in defense budgets, however, the opposite is occurring. Global defense expenditures have surpassed $2.4 trillion, driven by geopolitical tensions rather than economic stability. This suggests that defense spending is seen as a priority even in challenging economic times, which may seem counterintuitive given the usual focus on domestic spending in recovery periods. 5. Resilience versus efficiency in supply chains. The aerospace and defense industries are grappling with supply chain resilience issues, yet the emphasis on enhancing supply chain visibility and efficiency could be seen as contradictory. Companies are striving for improved tracking and transparency to counteract previous disruptions, which suggests a shift in focus from merely maintaining low costs to ensuring reliability and quality. This prioritization challenges the conventional wisdom that efficiency is always the primary goal in supply chain management, especially in high-stakes industries like aerospace and defense. 6. Simultaneous increase in UAVs for civil and military use. The growth of unmanned aerial vehicles (UAVs) might be expected to be primarily a military initiative. However, the significant increase in commercial UAV registrations indicates that these technologies are finding utility in civilian applications as well. This dual-use nature of UAVs contradicts assumptions that military advancements are separate from civilian innovation, showing a convergence of interests and applications. 7. Urban air mobility (UAM) and economic viability. The advanced air mobility sector is gaining traction with eVTOL, electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. Yet the expectation that such alternatives could become mainstream hinges on achieving pricing parity with conventional taxi services. This raises questions about the economic viability of UAM. While it may be seen as a futuristic solution, its success is contingent upon achieving cost structures that align with consumer expectations, which is not always guaranteed despite technological advancements. 8. AI or ML integration in maintenance versus traditional practices. There is a strong push for integrating AI and machine learning into maintenance practices, which might suggest a straightforward transition to high-tech solutions. However, the reliance on traditional maintenance practices continues to persist, indicating a potential resistance to fully adopting new technologies. This duality suggests that while the industry recognizes the need for innovation, there may be significant hurdles in changing established practices and mindsets. 9. Increased regulatory focus amid innovation. As the aerospace and defense industries rapidly adopt new technologies, there is an unexpected increase in regulatory scrutiny. The expectation might be that innovation leads to deregulation or relaxed standards. However, the opposite appears to be true in this sector. The drive for safety and security, especially in defense and aerospace applications, ensures that regulatory frameworks are becoming more stringent, which could hinder the pace of innovation rather than facilitate it. 10. Perception of aircraft availability versus operational efficiency. While the emphasis on operational efficiency through AI and digital solutions suggests that companies will meet customer demand more effectively, the reality is that aircraft availability is still significantly impacted by maintenance downtimes and supply chain bottlenecks. This highlights a disconnect between technological promises and actual operational realities, challenging the assumption that technology alone will resolve long-standing issues in availability and efficiency. In summary, the anticipated growth in the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense sectors reveals several counterintuitive dynamics that challenge traditional assumptions about market behavior, technology adoption, workforce dynamics, and economic priorities. These insights reflect the complexity of interrelations within and across these industries, suggesting that growth will be influenced by a broader set of factors than might be expected. In the report on the projected 30% market growth in the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries by Q2 2027, several critical elements stand out that many readers may overlook, each with significant implications for stakeholders in these sectors. Here I will highlight these points and discuss their importance. 1. Technological integration and operational efficiency. Key point: the integration of advanced technologies like artificial intelligence, AI, 3D printing, and unmanned systems is transforming the aerospace and defense sectors. Significance: while the mention of technological advancements is common in industry reports, the specific impact of AI on operational efficiency is often underestimated. The report notes that 81% of aerospace and defense firms intend to implement AI or ML technologies to enhance maintenance and operational efficiencies. This shift is crucial as it not only improves productivity but also reduces costs and downtime. The potential for AI-driven predictive maintenance, which minimizes unexpected failures and enhances fleet availability, represents a transformative leap in operational management. Companies that fail to adopt these technologies may find themselves unable to compete effectively as operational efficiency increasingly becomes a differentiator in a highly competitive market. 2. Workforce challenges and talent strategies. Key point: over 67% of manufacturers in the aerospace and defense sectors cite talent acquisition and retention as their primary concern alongside a significant aging workforce. Significance: the report sheds light on the workforce crisis, which is often overshadowed by discussions of technological advancements. As the industry faces a potential shortage of skilled labor, projected to require an additional 123,000 technicians in the U.S. over the next 2 decades, companies must prioritize innovative talent strategies. The emphasis on digital tools for recruitment and retention, such as AI and hiring processes and enhanced training programs, is essential for maintaining a capable workforce. This challenge affects not just production capabilities but also the sustainability of innovations being developed. Companies that recognize and tackle these workforce issues proactively will be better positioned to harness technological advancements effectively. 3. Supply chain resilience and visibility. Key point: the report highlights the increasing need for supply chain visibility and resilience, particularly in light of recent geopolitical tensions and disruptions. Significance: supply chain issues such as parts shortages and delivery delays are critical for the aerospace and defense industries. Yet these challenges often receive insufficient attention compared to market growth projections. The report discusses the establishment of initiatives like the Aviation Supply Chain Integrity Coalition to combat the introduction of counterfeit parts, indicating a growing awareness of supply chain integrity. However, the implications of these supply chain vulnerabilities are profound. They can disrupt production timelines, inflate costs, and ultimately affect national security in defense applications. Understanding and investing in supply chain resilience will be essential for companies looking to mitigate risks and sustain growth in a volatile geopolitical climate. 4. Growth of the space economy. Key point: the report indicates that the space economy is projected to grow significantly, driven by both commercial and defense-related investments. Significance: while many discussions focus on traditional aerospace and defense sectors, the burgeoning space economy is a crucial area that warrants greater attention. The U.S. Space Force's budget request of $30 billion for fiscal year 2024 indicates a robust commitment to enhancing space capabilities, which can have far-reaching effects on national security and commercial opportunities. Companies that engage with this sector, particularly in satellite technologies and space-based defense systems, will find new avenues for growth. Ignoring the potential of the space economy could mean missing out on significant market opportunities as the industry evolves. 5. Unmanned aerial systems (UAS). Key point: the report projects significant growth in the UAS market, driven by both military demand and commercial applications. Significance: the rapid expansion of the UAS sector, highlighted by estimates of a substantial increase in registered UAVs, reflects a major shift in operational capabilities across various industries. However, this growth also brings regulatory challenges and technological hurdles that need to be addressed. The potential applications of UAS in sectors such as logistics, agriculture, and surveillance are vast, yet the regulatory landscape is still developing. Companies that can navigate these complexities and innovate in UAS technology will be positioned to lead in this emerging market. Failing to adapt to the UAS trend could leave companies behind as the industry shifts towards more automated and efficient operational models. Conclusion: In summary, the projected 30% market growth in the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries by Q2 2027 is underpinned by several critical factors that require focused attention from industry stakeholders. The integration of advanced technologies, workforce challenges, supply chain resilience, the expanding space economy, and the growth of unmanned aerial systems are all significant elements that could shape the future landscape of these sectors. By recognizing and addressing these often overlooked aspects, companies can better position themselves to take advantage of the impending growth and navigate the complexities of the evolving market environment. 1. Technological advancements and integration. The aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries are poised for a significant transformation, largely driven by advancements in technologies such as artificial intelligence, AI, 3D printing, and unmanned systems. Notably, 81% of aerospace and defense firms plan to implement AI and machine learning (ML) technologies to improve maintenance and operational efficiencies. This technological integration is not just about enhancing capabilities, it's also about modernizing military operations and improving commercial aviation services. The anticipated growth of the UAV sector and advancements in hypersonic technologies reflect the industry's ongoing commitment to innovation in response to both commercial needs and defense strategies. 2. Increased defense spending amid geopolitical tensions. The defense sector is experiencing a surge in spending projected to exceed $2.4 trillion globally, influenced by rising geopolitical tensions. Key initiatives include substantial budget requests from the U.S. Department of Defense, which highlight a focus on unmanned systems and advanced capabilities. The fiscal year 2025 budget request of $849.8 billion underscores the commitment to modernizing the military and enhancing defense capabilities amid evolving global threats. This increased investment is expected to drive growth across the entire aerospace and defense sector, impacting both defense and commercial markets significantly. 3. Competitive landscape and market dynamics. The competitive landscape within the aerospace and defense sector remains highly concentrated, with giants like Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, and RTX Corporation leading the charge. These companies are not only innovating through research and development but are also engaging in strategic mergers and partnerships to bolster their capabilities. The high concentration of market power among a few players raises barriers to entry for new companies and emphasizes the importance of operational efficiencies. The competitive analysis indicates that these leading firms are focusing on integrating advanced technologies, optimizing production processes, and expanding their market reach to maintain dominance. 4. Workforce challenges and talent acquisition. The aerospace and defense industries are currently facing significant workforce challenges, with over 67% of manufacturers identifying talent attraction and retention as critical concerns. The aging workforce poses a substantial risk, as a quarter of the current workforce is nearing retirement age, risking a loss of institutional knowledge. Companies are increasingly leveraging digital solutions and partnerships with educational institutions to create talent pipelines. Strategies include adopting apprenticeship programs and utilizing advanced technologies to enhance recruitment and training processes. Addressing these workforce challenges is essential to sustaining growth and innovation in the industry as it prepares for future demands. These 4 points encapsulate the dynamic changes and challenges within the aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries, highlighting the interplay between technological advancements, market competition, defense spending, and workforce development. 1. The Wright brothers and the birth of aviation. 1903. The Wright brothers Orville and Wilbur made history on December 17, 1903, when they successfully flew the first powered aircraft, the Wright Flyer, in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. This monumental achievement marked the beginning of the aerospace industry, paving the way for advancements in aviation technology and commercial air travel. Their innovative use of control surfaces and a lightweight engine laid the groundwork for future aircraft design and development, leading to the eventual establishment of the commercial aviation sector that has grown to become a multi-billion-dollar industry. 2. The space race. 1957 to 1975. The space race was a significant period during the Cold War characterized by the competition between the United States and the Soviet Union for dominance in space exploration. It began with the launch of Sputnik 1 by the Soviet Union in 1957, marking the first artificial satellite to orbit the Earth. This event triggered a series of advancements in aerospace technology, including the development of crewed space missions, satellite technology, and eventually the Apollo moon landing in 1969. The space race not only led to the establishment of NASA and significant government investments in aerospace and defense, but also sparked technological innovations that have had lasting impacts on telecommunications, global positioning systems, and scientific research. 3. The defense industry post 9/11/2001 present. Following the September 11 attacks in 2001, the United States significantly increased its defense spending, leading to substantial growth in the aerospace and defense industries. This period saw the emergence of advanced military technologies including unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, advanced surveillance systems, and enhanced cyber defense mechanisms. The war on terror and ongoing geopolitical tensions have driven innovations in both defense spending and the integration of technology in military operations. Companies like Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, and Boeing have developed cutting-edge systems and technologies that have revolutionized modern warfare, shaping the current landscape of the defense industry. These cases illustrate pivotal moments in aerospace and defense history that have had profound and lasting impacts on the industries, driving technological advancements and reshaping market dynamics. Future outlook: projected 30% market growth in aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries by Q2 2027. The aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries are poised for a transformative growth trajectory, with projections indicating a remarkable 30% increase in market size by Q2 2027. This anticipated growth is underpinned by several key factors, including technological advancements, increased defense spending, and a resurgence in demand for air travel as we emerge from the COVID-19 pandemic. Market growth and dynamics. The U.S. aerospace and defense market is on track to expand from approximately $525.16 billion in 2025 to $694.86 billion by 2030, reflecting a compound annual growth rate (CAGR) of 5.76%. This growth is primarily driven by advancements in technologies such as artificial intelligence (AI), advanced materials, and unmanned aerial systems (UAS). The commercial aviation sector is expected to rebound strongly, with air passenger traffic projected to grow by 11.6% in 2024 compared to 2023. Additionally, global defense spending has surged, exceeding $2.4 trillion in 2023, largely due to rising geopolitical tensions. Technological advancements. Innovation is at the heart of the anticipated growth in the aerospace and defense sectors. Companies are increasingly adopting AI, 3D printing, and unmanned systems to enhance operational efficiencies and reduce costs. A significant percentage of firms, 81% in the aerospace and defense sectors, are planning to implement AI or ML technologies to improve maintenance and operational efficiencies. The U.S. Department of Defense's budget requests highlight a strong focus on modernizing military capabilities, including hypersonic research and UAS. Competitive landscape. The competitive landscape within the aerospace and defense industry remains highly concentrated, with major players like Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, RTX Corporation, and General Dynamics leading the charge. These firms are engaged in strategic mergers and partnerships to bolster their technological capabilities and market presence. The industry's consolidation reflects high entry barriers, including substantial capital requirements and stringent regulatory environments. Talent acquisition and retention. Despite promising growth, the industry faces challenges in attracting and retaining talent. Over 67% of manufacturers cite workforce attraction as a significant concern, exacerbated by an aging workforce. Companies are leveraging digital solutions to enhance recruitment and retention strategies, including apprenticeships and partnerships with educational institutions to create a pipeline of skilled labor. Supply chain resilience. Supply chain visibility and resilience have emerged as critical focus areas, particularly in light of recent disruptions caused by geopolitical tensions and global trade dynamics. The integration of digital technologies to track materials throughout complex supply chains is expected to be a priority for firms seeking to mitigate risks and enhance operational efficiency. Key predictions for 2025 and beyond. 1. 2025, peak defense spending. The Biden administration's budget request for the Department of Defense is projected at $849.8 billion, emphasizing a focus on unmanned systems and space capabilities. 2. 2026, surge in commercial UAVs. The number of registered commercial UAVs is expected to rise to approximately 858,000, driven by increased applications across various sectors including agriculture and logistics. 3. 2027, significant market growth. As the integration of digital technologies matures, operational efficiencies will improve, further propelling market growth. 4. Increased focus on advanced air mobility (AAM). The AAM sector, particularly electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft, is expected to gain traction, with several companies targeting operational launches as early as 2025. The demand for environmentally friendly transport solutions will drive investment and innovation in this area. 5. Enhanced supply chain strategies. Firms will likely adopt advanced digital solutions to improve supply chain visibility, ensuring reliable sourcing and quality control amidst ongoing disruptions. Conclusion. The aerospace, telecommunications, and defense industries are on the cusp of significant transformation driven by technological advancements, increased defense spending, and recovering demand for air travel. While challenges related to workforce and supply chain resilience persist, the industry's future appears promising. Key players are expected to leverage innovation to enhance operational efficiencies and seize emerging opportunities, positioning themselves favorably in a rapidly evolving global landscape. As we look toward 2027, the integration of cutting-edge technologies and strategic investments will shape the competitive dynamics of these critical sectors.